listeners, we're going to be discussing in the following episode. I can't believe you. We're going to be discussing deep spoilers for the recently released episode 6 season finale of Loki. We will also be talking about some, I guess, like light spoilers of Falcon and Winter Soldier, but you already seen that if you're looking at Loki, whatever. But yeah, spoilers for Loki episode 6 and the whole thing around that finale and Uncle Sandals. You have been warned. Enjoy the show.
Welcome back to the Omar the Barbarian podcast, where we talk about what is best in life. And what is best in life for today is the Loki finale. I've watched it, man. I watched it the day it dropped, and then the day I went and watched it, about half of it. And man, Lord, I don't even know which one of y'all want to get in. We got the top man back in the building, as always. Devon Sanders, Chris Scott. Which one of y'all want to get into it, man? How y'all want to roll on it? I mean, I don't even. Yeah. Do we want to do the spoiler thing first?
Why don't you start? It's your damn show.
Yeah, let's switch it up.
All right. To be honest with you, okay, so I know we're gonna, I have to have my song because we're doing spoilers. So we'll do that. I might have a request today. But just for the, spoilers, of course. I could really do an entire show on Jonathan Majors' performance. On that alone.
Yeah.
So you figure the timing on this thing, you got Black Widow that I just saw, and then you roll right into the Loki finale. And it was what it's done. I know we've been talking about this with Marvel Phase 4, and we've been talking about just the overall impact. And it's as much as I want to talk about just Loki in general, where I would like to really speak to is the impact that it's having on me and the trust that it's putting in me towards Kevin Feige. Because it's like, damn, man, is he doing it again? It's like it's almost kind of like when he got Robert Downey Jr. and he did Iron Man, and you said, oh wow, man, that hit. He nailed that. He was able to take this obscure, this C-level character and turn him into an A-level character. And now you're kind of looking at these things, and I'm not talking about anybody that's been heavily invested in comics, but I'm talking about just the masses that don't know who half these characters are. Didn't know that, look at Richard E. Grant's Loki and go, that Loki? Not knowing classic Loki from Kid Loki and this version of Loki and so forth. Just the casual person that only knows Tom Hiddleston. What Feige is able to do with sticking to the template, which is the source material, but then opening it up in such a way that it exposes his product to a wider audience, gender bending here, race bending there, but doing it in such a way where he's nailing it. But whoever is in the casting department at Marvel deserves a standing ovation. Because I think and you guys correct me if I'm off on this at all. I feel like it's a combination of excellent writing and excellent casting. Whereas I've seen some things that Marvel has put out where you go, oh, man, cast and save that. But it's getting less and less of that. Devon, before you came on, Chris and I were talking about how the Marvel shows and Marvel properties are becoming more immediately rewatchable. Whereas if you think back to, you might watch Iron Man 2, and then a couple years later you say, yeah, I ain't seen that in a minute. Let me watch this. Or Iron Man 3. Oh man, I ain't watched that in a minute. Let me pull that up. Whereas I saw Black Widow in the theater and had to see it the next day. I'm like, I need to see that again today. And it's like, wow, that was just as good. And then having rewatched this first half of Loki finale, I'm looking at that like, damn, man, there were little nuances that I missed. One was the fact that everything in the, what do we say we're gonna call him? We're not gonna call him by his government name.
Black is Kang.
That is fantastic. The everything in his crib has that little pattern of that black with that gold lightning sort of look to it. That thread.
No, they were cracks.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, to represent the fracturing of the timeline.
Got you. Okay. That's just, I mean, little stuff that I didn't like. You didn't know what it was the first time you see it, and then you go back and you look at it and you go, oh. Nelson Mandela's voice in the opening, the logo. He was one of the voices that you'd hear. It was Nelson Mandela. Didn't catch that the first time. It's Maya Angelou. And you kind of look at it and you say, man, Feige is all in on exposing this product and making it accessible by everybody. And I'm here for it. But go ahead, please, sir.
So just to go back to like what Chris was saying about the gold within the cracks, and that is whoever designed the sets, whoever designed that is just brilliant, because that's actually a Japanese technique called kintsugi, where they will take something that's broken and then they will actually rebuild it, but with gold in the cracks.
What?
So if you look, yeah. So that is an actual thing. So when you're looking at the background, that is basically He Who Remains, Kang, has taken all the broken things and he's trying to put them back together, but trying to make it even more beautiful than it was before by using gold.
God damn.
So yeah, that was deep.
Man.
Damn.
That's just wow. The just that alone, I'm just like, okay, I got to go back now. When I finish this, I'm gonna be looking at that, thinking about it just different. But just
go back with a fucking notepad.
Yeah, this dude's performance, man, was ridiculous. Like, the everything from the minute you see him sitting on the elevator, kind of, with that casual cool of I'm gonna eat this apple while I'm looking at y'all. The subtle pieces that they did with the direction, and I don't, of course, you don't know how much of that is him, how much of that is the director. It's probably some combination. But the fact that he had his back to them on the elevator on the ride up, just and the ease with which he was like, oh man, am I not what you expected? That's a subtle, shot at a lot of folks. Oh, this is not the villain you expected at the end. Of course it wasn't, because we're opening this up to a larger audience. Surprise, on this. The fact that they couldn't attack him. And if you think about, this is what I thought about. Black man on the elevator with white people. And he was not afraid. He was just himself. I know what's going to happen. I don't know if they meant to do that, but that was what I thought of when I watched it. That's what I thought. I said, whoa, okay, that's and his ease and his cat. And then when he teleports up to his office and he just says, come on in, let's have a conversation, let's sit down and, okay, 2 sugar, tea and whatever. Yeah, it's just, can't touch him, can't lay a glove on him. He's, I know everything that you're about to do. It was just, it's so, there's so many levels and layers to the story that they told within the story that they told. We've reached a point with Marvel properties where, and I've thought about this just as a creator of stuff. One of the things that I see a lot and I don't know if you all have experienced this as well as Black creators, but if you make a story about a Black character, then it's almost like people expect it. Oh, well, of course you made that because you're a Black creator, and so you made a Black character. It's your star, and blah blah blah. If you make a story that has a white protagonist, well, how come you get the do the right thing energy? How come you got no brothers on the wall? How come you ain't what's that about? How come this character? You need Black characters in your stuff. And if you make a character, your Black character, a villain. You can't make your Black kid. You don't have enough. If your protagonist is white and your villain is Black, how could you make your villain? On Black character, you got villain. Here we got a dude that's a villain, brother, and he worked it. And we're at a point where we can appreciate Jonathan Majors' performance just as a powerful actor, and what he was able to do, and what this opens up, and what we're excited to see. And he's the villain, and arguably the greatest one that they, I'm so excited, man, because of all of the different layers. I don't even know how to get all of it out, but it was around the story within the story. I ain't even got to the story, which is dope. So please, let me, Von, Chris, take this mic, man. Speak on it.
So about those layers that you, that's fucking hilarious. And about those layers that you mentioned, yeah. One of the aspects that I really appreciated about Jonathan Majors' performance is that the whole show has been about Loki and Sylvie proving that they're not children, right? Like they're rebelling, they're acting out. And these two grown-ass people are immediately how do you say that word? Infantilized?
I know what you mean.
He made them seem like children.
Yes.
Turn them into kids. Thank you. It was hilarious. He completely disarmed them, and it was wonderful. And then, he started talking, and for a little bit, the star of the scene were my man's Uncle Sandals. Like that. That is a detail that I gotta wonder if that was from the team or if that was from Jonathan Majors' own understanding of where his character was at this point in that character's lifespan. Because when he started talking, something hit me like a brick, right? And I didn't want to say nothing because I was watching it with my girl, and she don't know nothing about this bullshit. She's just experiencing the MCU fresh. She ain't got decades of fucking nerd knowledge just in her head, right? That's not Kang the Conqueror. That's a Mortis that is talking to these people in that room, and it's like, oh shit!
That's going to be a big difference. That's going to be a huge difference between Immortus and Kang.
Yeah,
and I think, and that's excuse me, and that's why I'm enjoying this as much as I am, because we are going to find out what the big difference between Immortus and Kang is.
Yes. Oh man, and I was so I shouldn't have been worried, but when he showed up, I was pleasantly surprised about the reinterpretation of his costume, right? Like his normal garb. And it's like, oh man, that's a great way to do that. That's so cool. But I also found myself a little bit crestfallen because, you know, I want fucking Blueface, conqueror of the universe. And I shouldn't even been worried because he started going through his backstory with the little clay puppets and stuff. And they had the goddamn battle armor on. And I was like, yes, man. I cannot wait. So let's talk about the hilarity in this heifer asking to speak to Time's manager, even though she's standing in his fucking office. Let's talk about the audacity of a Karen at the end of time. God damn it. It's always a goddamn... Who fucked up the time stream? This white lady. Just, I want to speak to the manager. Like, ma'am, I just poured you tea. I am the... No, you're not. But I'm telling you, ma'am, drink your tea.
Bruh.
Oh, so many people are gonna die. So many people, and they're gonna die bad. Like, they're gonna die real bad. Yo, Kang gonna show up with like zombie Yellow Jacket probably in Quantum Mania, and they gonna kill Hank's ass. That's gonna happen, and it's gonna be real sad. And it's gonna be fucking these dumbass Loki's fault. Man, that's wild. This whole episode was tremendous. Just the episode itself would be better than all of WandaVision and all of Falcon and Winter Soldier. But like the series as a whole is just beautiful. It's so good. It's so good. And the way it pushes things forward, honors what came before it, while also pushing us headlong into like capital M Marvel comics. Like, this is, we are in like Kirby / Starlin shit. Like, we are in there. We are in there. And I cannot wait for people's heads to just blow up looking at all the crazy shit that's coming. And oh man, it just continue.
Devon, please.
So I've got so many thoughts on this. Number one, can we just, clap it up for Tom Hiddleston, who really just killed it, man. And I'm okay. So I agree with everything Omar said. I agree with everything Chris said. Although I will say, Kang is not the villain yet. Sylvie is the biggest villain in this thing. Because Loki unlokied himself and said, no, we can do better. Like, we can fix this. We can be heroes. We don't have to be sad boys anymore. Sad boy, sad girl. We don't have to be that anymore. We can make a better way. We can fix things. Here's our chance. All we have to do is not be Loki. And she went, nah, I need to do Loki shit. And she did Loki shit. And now that the shit has hit the fan.
The time shit freaked the fuck out, man.
It is freaking out. Because and this is where I was like, Hiddleston. Where at the end, after Sylvie plunges the knife into He Who Remains, and Loki is sitting there, and he's having to sit with the sadness and the despair of knowing that his actions weren't good enough, that his best, him being his best, was not good enough. And suddenly he's got that feeling like the world's changing, the universe is changing, and he's frantic, and everybody's just kind of running around like, oh, something's happened. And Loki literally is the only person who knows what's happening. And then he sees, then he sees Mobius, and Mobius is like, who are you? Are you like one of the tech guys or something? I can't remember what he said.
Yeah, it's like, you're listening, you're a new analyst. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a new analyst. And Loki is just like, oh my God. And he looks over at the statue, which was pretty much just nondescript. And he looks over, and it's gone from, and he doesn't know it yet, but he sees the face of Immortus. But if you know your comics, you know that you're looking at Kang.
Yeah, man.
Like, and the hint was also dropped earlier where he said, some people know me as a conqueror. And it's like, that is Kang the Conqueror you're looking at. And I literally got a chill watching that damn thing, man. It was just so good. Just so damn good.
Fully agreed.
Yeah. I mean, it's just,
I love the whole Planet of the Apes vibe of the whole thing, man.
There wasn't a bad actor in the mix. Not one. There was no fat on this episode or on this series.
No.
None. And I haven't even really gotten a chance to speak on Ravonna, who bruh.
Oh man.
Just
I hate her.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
She is the villain.
Yeah.
Like, she is the villain. Loki was the hero. Ravonna and Sylvie were the villains. They absolutely were.
And the scene with her and Mobius, that whole bruh, I just rewatched it, so it's fresh on the brain. That the twist on that, the way that they did it, the subtleties, because they're splitting that scene between the scene with Sylvie, well, the Lokis, and Kang or Immortus. So you jump to that, and it's like there was no sense of, can we just get back to Jonathan Majors? Even though I wanted to get back to Jonathan Majors, the way that they worked, go ahead.
No, I just wanted to say, like, I am so excited for whatever Jonathan Majors does in this thing, because the brilliance of introducing the variants is that it totally leaves open the possibility that we're going to see him as Mortis again. We are going to see Kang, and it also opens up the possibility of a Nathan Richards. And if you know who Nathan Richards is, that's a big thing in the future. And it's like, and we're going to get to see Jonathan Majors possibly be all three of those, if not more.
I'm going to need Ramatut.
And I'm just like,
I'm going to need it.
Yeah, and Ramatut, yes.
Because that's how we bring in the X-Men, man. That's how we do it.
Yeah. Like, I mean, and the other thing that, like, excuse me, that really, really, I just went, oh my God, I don't think we know how bad this is that I literally got to chill, because unwittingly, Sylvie has unleashed something that was even worse than freaking Thanos on the MCU. And I'm just sitting there just going, y'all don't know what y'all are getting into, because the next TV show is called What If? And we don't know if that is a product of the timelines being all kinds of screwed up. The next Doctor Strange movie is called
Multiverse of Madness.
Multiverse of Madness.
Yep.
Multiverse of Madness. And so we got a fractured Scarlet Witch out there.
What is the acronym for Multiverse of Madness, by the way?
Mom?
Multiverse of Mom?
Yeah, Scarlet Witch is looking for her kids, and she's going to unmake reality to get them.
Yeah. And then on top of that, and this is why I was so pleased, because we heard the rumor back in November that Jonathan Majors was supposed to play Kang in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, and he still is, I think. But what we got in Loki was like probably one of the best guest appearances ever in anything. Like, it sets up so much. Like, in just 46 minutes?
Yeah.
We got pretty much the whole
roadmap,
like scope roadmap for where they're going with the whole damn MCU. And I went from like lukewarm to like, oh, throw me in the pot. I'm ready.
Yo.
Yeah. Bruh.
And like,
yeah.
This can only go to one place, right? Like, we're gonna in like 6 or 7 years, we're gonna get a fucking Secret Wars movie, and it's gonna be the greatest thing ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, there's one thing that I kind of want to happen, but I also kind of don't want to happen because I love Jonathan Majors so much.
You don't want anyone dressed up like Michael Jackson going, "Hey, teach me."
No, I don't want that. I don't want that at all.
You don't want the Beyonder.
No,
okay.
I'm okay with them just folding the Beyonder right into Kang.
Yep.
Fuck it, let's go, everybody in the pool.
Yep.
But I want there is one villain who could get the drop on Kang, and it would make sense, and I would love it so much. But we got to set him up in another movie. No, shut the. Man, I would love if Ron Space Knight just showed the fuck up. Just all the Space Knights. Just let's do it. Why the fuck not? That's one Earth. I don't care. But nah, man. If we get like for real Doctor Doom, and he fucking stabs Kang in the back, dude, and he's like, the one person you could not expect, Doom, and it's like, oh, shaky fist,
yes,
give it to me.
Dude,
and look, I don't know if we ever talked about this, but my personal casting for Fantastic Four is Chidi from The Good Place, William Harper, I want to say his name is.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, Chidi from The Good Place as Reed Richards.
Yeah,
Adam Driver as Victor Von Doom. I need it. I need it. So you haven't heard his voice on that SNL skit? He's got the perfect Dr. Doom voice, man. It's perfect. I will send it to you later.
It's too close to Kylo Ren for me.
No, except it'll be good. He is a better actor than those fucking movies.
Devon's like, nah. Devon, who would you cast?
Nah.
Who would you cast as Dr. Doom?
Jeremy Irons from 1994.
Well, no.
That's fair.
I would cast. Well, that would be a great one. But you know what? And this is going to be crazy because maybe he's a little too old for it. But every time I think Dr. Doom, I just go, damn, I wish Giancarlo Esposito could do this thing.
Yeah. I F's with it. But I need Doom, man. I need the mask. I need the hood. I need the goblet.
But hear me out. I would do it like a Darth Vader type thing, where it's like he doesn't necessarily need to be in the costume. You don't ever need to see his face. You just let Giancarlo Esposito's voice do all the damn acting. Just like James Earl Jones. I would do that.
Okay. I'm here for that. Man.
Yeah, book me, Marvel. I'm
Listen,
book me, Marvel.
Listen, I'm a co-sign on that. Marvel, he is, this wrong brand, but he's Bill Finger. Devon is Bill Finger, man. I'm off brand. What's that line from Falcon and Winter Soldier? He's right. He's out of line, but he's right. So, oh man!
I tell you, man. Since this is kind of like, any Kang conversation kind of dovetails into Fantastic Four. Let's who would you cast as Thing? Because I'm thinking the big burly cop from Mindhunter on Netflix. I'm thinking that guy.
Never seen it.
If you see
But
him,
I will
look at
take
him
your word
like,
for it.
that is a Jack Kirby, Ben Grimm looking motherfucker. And I'd honestly, I'd stick with Kristen Bell as Sue Storm, because we know that her and Chidi have chemistry.
Well, my personal Sue Storm would be Annie Murphy from Schitt's Creek. Yeah. That's who I'd cast personally.
Now, if I had access to a time machine, then it would be George Clooney and Naomi Watts from like 15 years ago, and Jeremy Irons as Dr. Doom. Yes, give it to me now. Oh man,
about Torch.
But you know what? Just to go back to Loki. To Loki. So, of the 3 Disney Plus shows, I'm so glad that Loki came through for us. Because I'm being honest, I got to be real. Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Don't do that.
I won't say anything bad about it.
Yeah, you better juicy Smollett the heck out of that.
It is juicy Smollett.
The statute of limitations ain't run out yet.
Yeah.
You can't.
Nah, man, you got to keep riding.
No, all I'm going to say is it's no WandaVision, it's no Loki, and I wish it were. That's all. And I'm glad that Loki brought it back home.
I wish that the whole Falcon and Winter Soldier had the energy of the first 2 or 3 episodes. I wish it kept that same momentum, but they tried to do too much, and it bit them in the ass. And they I know how this sounds, because fanboys want the costume to look like the costume, all that shit, right? But I think they were too accurate with the costume. They should have made some edits. Either the cowl around his head should have been white and the collar blue, or the collar piece should have been white, and then the cowl bit should have been a dark blue, because his skin will still pop. Like, I understand why they kept it white, because they wanted the contrast of his black skin, met with the white as an outfit. It looks fucking stupid. They should have made an edit there. Honestly, it should have looked like the first episode of Falcon Suit. It should have looked like that, just with Captain America shit all over it. That's what it should have looked like. But oh well. They always change up the outfits between properties, right? So like they'll change it as we go along. So I ain't too worried. But
do you feel good about, not to completely get off of Loki, but just to that end, since we talked about Falcon, or Captain America, do you feel confident with what they're going to do going forward, since Anthony Mackie's getting a Captain America film? Cap 4 will basically be his movie.
I have no reason to doubt that it would be awesome. I kind of wish the Russos were doing it. Yeah. If I'm being completely honest.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want these Disney things to be trying to touch real world issues that are that topical. Like, I get it. Like, you need to say something about it if you're Captain America and it's a black dude. Like, I get it. I understand.
Right.
But if you ain't gonna do it well, like, don't do it. I'd rather you give me.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean. It's like, I don't need Captain America / Sam Wilson to fix racism, but I do want to see him fucking punch the Red Skull in the mouth.
I want to see him punch like Cobra.
Those are the things I need.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I want to see him run roughshod over Hydra. That's the type of stuff I want to see. I don't need a message.
I don't need him
don't need a
preaching
message.
to politicians.
Right.
That shit was dumb.
Right.
That shit was so stupid.
Yep.
And you standing there with this, because like Anthony Mackie, he got into shape. He's in great shape, but he's not like a Dorito. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
Chris
Right,
Evans
yeah.
turned into a Dorito. Like his traps fill out the fucking costume, and Anthony Mackie standing there with basically football pads on, telling these politicians like, you need to do better with the people of this. Shut up, man! Look at yourself. Just, you look ridiculous. Stop. But yeah, Loki was great. Loki was fantastic.
Yeah.
That quote might lead the episode.
Oh man, yeah, it might. Yeah. I think that's a good place to wrap it. You wanna do our little spoiler song?
I don't know what it is.
How about Computer
Are we-
Blue?
Yeah,
thought-
I would like to request Computer Blue.
Oh no, that's too loud. Something soft.
I would like to request the Ballad of Dorothy Parker.
Oh, okay, we got that. A 1 and a 2 and a 3. Dorothy was a waitress on the promenade. She worked the night shift, a dishwater blonde, tall and fine. She got a lot of tips. I've been talking stuff in the violet room, fighting for lovers past. I needed someone with a quicker wit than mine. And Dorothy was fast. There we go.
That was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
It was.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Attention, listeners. The following
See, y'all thought
episode.
I've been playing with y'all.
Listeners, we're going to be discussing in the following episode. I can't believe you. We're going to be discussing deep spoilers for the recently released episode 6 season finale of Loki. We will also be talking about some, I guess, like light spoilers of Falcon and Winter Soldier, but you already seen that if you're looking at Loki, whatever. But yeah, spoilers for Loki episode 6 and the whole thing around that finale and Uncle Sandals. You have been warned. Enjoy the show.
And Prince's estate, do not come after me.
No, come after
I
him.
got that
Come
type
at
of
sign him. Sign him.
No, come after the dude who requested it.
I wanted Computer Blue,
Yeah,
goddamn it.
we did want Computer Blue. We want that next time. Ladies and gentlemen, Devon Sanders of the group Subtle Seduction.
All I see is him.
Creator.
The white suit with the 2 tigers, like Snoop Dogg.
My hits. I'll be singing my hits. Your 40 is the new 18.
I don't like that.
Backseat cashmere.
I hate this.
And no socks.
No socks.
No socks.
No socks in the champagne room. Man, cut the damn show off.